Welcome, I'm Cassandra, and this is your general and love forecast for June 2018. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so for the first card, this is Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising. So we have the Ten of Wands. So this is definitely indicating that you guys are carrying around some heavy oppressive burdens, or maybe some heavy oppressive responsibilities. It's a very large load of responsibilities that may feel very burdensome right now. And a lot of times when this card comes up, sometimes we might be taking on somebody else's burdens because they need help. And, well, who are we kidding? Pisces? Of course. You know, always sacrificing. Of course I'll help. Well, this is just too much, okay? No one person can carry this for long. It's just too much. We're spreading ourselves too thin. We just cannot handle this type of load, and nor should we, okay? Now, really, the ultimate message here is while your heart is definitely in the right place in regards to helping other people, this is a wake-up call that we really need to focus on our own priorities, our own responsibilities right now. Because taking on all of these other responsibilities, they have become too burdensome. And this is just a very oppressive type of feeling. And, you know, this can be physically or mentally oppressive, okay? So, we really need to drop some of those wands, guys. We gotta do it. As much as we don't want to, as much as we enjoy helping other people, this is just something that we have to do, because we have got to focus on our own priorities, because we don't want our own life to suffer, okay? I know that most Pisces don't think about their self first like this, but we need to. And it's not just for us, you know. We have some of us have children. Some of us have, you know, families that are, you know, relying on us. And while you might want to help, you know, someone else in the family, or a friend, you know, or whoever it may be, we really got to keep our own priorities first and foremost here, because this is just too much. Now, Pisces, y'all are magical and all and shit, but you can't keep carrying this forever, all right? And nor should you want to. Okay, so it's clarified by the wheel and the reverse position. So this is definitely a card indicating that we're really having to work harder to make things happen. This is kind of like where we don't have that magical luck on our side right now. Everything's not falling into place like we would like it to be. It's like we're having to work a lot harder to make anything happen that we want, you know? So, working. Now just know, it is a wheel, so you can't keep the wheel down for long. Inevitably, it will turn to the upright position. But I'm really feeling that a lot of you guys are going to have to drop some of those wands, some of those responsibilities, because we've got to focus and prioritize, so to speak, because we're having to push too hard. Okay, so for these circumstances, we have the Page of Coins. So this is fantastic. This is us receiving messages either about education. For some of you, this could be about a young teenager in your life. Perhaps maybe they might have just graduated from junior high or high school. Sometimes this can be about us deciding that we want to further our education. So some of you could be deciding to get some more education. Some of you could be graduating. But this is also a card of receiving messages in regards to financial matters. So this could be as simple as, hey, you got the job, or hey, you got the house, or whatever it may be. You know, this can be financial, but it is very positive messages in regards to finances and or education. So very positive. Oh God. All right. Yeah, this is not so positive, and this nasty card will not stop coming out. I really need to go back through my readings because I'm really feeling like at least 8 readings this card has popped up in. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Must have something to do with Mars. Mars is in Aquarius right now, so okay. Anyway. So, unfortunately, this is a card of deception. Every time I see this card, I just look at it like this is the card of an asshole who's just like spoiling for a fight. This is someone who wants to start problems for us, okay? This can be someone that literally has no regard, no sensitivity. They don't care. They want to hurt us. You know, they don't care about our feelings. In fact, they want us to be hurt. You know, this is someone that doesn't want to rock the boat. This is someone that wants to sink the damn boat. Pardon my French, but, you know, this card's making me mad. It's messing with a lot of us, man. You know, and for something so positive, you know, this almost makes me think that maybe somebody is jealous. Now, for some of you, this could indicate that perhaps maybe you might be going through some legal issues. And if you are going through some legal issues, there's definitely a need to be careful. Especially in regards to unethical victories. So this energy can either be your energy or the energy of someone else that's in your life. So you'll know which way this is fitting. It's either for you or this is someone else in your life that is causing these problems, because you can rest assured that when we see this card, we know that someone is causing some major problems. Now, anytime we see this card, whether it is upright or reverse, it is absolutely indicating that there is some sneaky shit going on, okay? There's a very sneaky attitude, behavior. So, again, you know, if you're not sneaking around, you need to take a look around you and see who is, okay? This card is also about deception, dishonesty. This is also a card where we got to be careful because we could end up developing a bad reputation. This card can also be about having something stolen from you. Sometimes this can be literally your material items. Sometimes this can be, you know, something like a job or your man or your woman or, you know, or your energy. Energy is a big one. Typically when I see this card, this is someone that I would refer to as a psychic type of vampire, where they just want to absorb all of our energy until we're like crying and completely consumed with fear. Yeah. Psychic vampire. Not good. We've really got to protect ourselves right now, Pisces. We've got to protect ourselves spiritually. For those that believe, I would be surrounding yourself with white light constantly. Although I probably don't even have to tell you guys that. Most of you probably already know. But yeah, you really need to be on the lookout, because I'm feeling that a lot of you're going to be dealing with someone like this. And then there's a few of you that could be the one that is instigating. Now, this card can also indicate that there could be an unfair application of power, so overly forceful, disgrace, degradation. I mean, this is nasty. This can also be a card of selfishness, especially in regard to the severing of ties, a breaking up. So, this could be in regards to a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, or it could be a platonic friendship, So it can go either way, but there is definitely always a sense of selfishness, and they have no sensitivity, no concern about our feelings. In fact, they're doing it to hurt us. I mean, I hate to say that, but it is what it is. And, then the whole deception, dishonesty, we really got to be careful. So for some of you, like I said, I feel like this could be jealousy for a lot of us, where maybe someone just can't stand that, something's going to start going our way here. For some of you, you might come into contact with this person through something educational. For some of you, you might come in contact with this person in regards to maybe a job or a financial project of some sort. Maybe someone wants to steal a job opportunity or a financial opportunity. I mean, wow, this can go so many different ways. And every Pisces sun, moon, and rising is different, so, a little hard to gauge, but man, just know that this is the card of a troublemaker, and this is someone that will steal, lie, cheat. They'll go low, real low. I'm so tired of that card. Okay, so this would be the focus. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. We had it in reverse right over here. So now it's showing up under our focus. So we are focused on maybe the lack of prosperity we might be feeling. Maybe we feel like no matter how hard I try, it just doesn't seem to be working out. Like, why do things happen so easily and just magically come together for everybody else? Well, I'm having to work my hiney off to make something happen. Some of you might even feel like you have bad luck, but it's not really bad luck. It's just a matter of this is the time where we have to essentially roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty. We've got to work harder to make things happen. It doesn't mean that we can't have these good things happen to us. It just means we have to work a little bit harder, especially in regards to accomplishing goals. We just got to work a lot harder. Okay, wow. So this is clarified by death. So yeah, this is a major transition. So this is definitely we got two major arcana cards here, Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Death. This is something that is very much fated. Ugh. Ugh, God. Okay, yeah. So something is definitely coming to an end. There's a chapter in your life that is coming to a close. You know, perhaps maybe this could be a romantic relationship. This could be a platonic, relationship, a friendship. This could be a relationship with even a family member, a relationship with a coworker. Maybe this could be about a job. This could be so many different things for all of us. So, but there is definitely something coming to an end to where we're going to have to transition. So anytime the death card comes up, a lot of people can freak out like, whoa, am I gonna die? No. I mean, yeah, we're all gonna die at some point, but no. Don't look at the death card and the tarot reading like we're gonna die, okay? Because that's not what this is pointing at. Now, for some of you that, a very few of you, you might deal with losing someone. But more times than not, literally, like 96% of the time, this card is more about us leaving something behind and moving towards the new. We have to leave a situation behind because it has become stagnant. It has essentially been blocking us and preventing us from moving forward. It's been blocking us from further growing and developing personally and spiritually. And so leaving this situation behind is necessary for our own growth. This card is about a transformation ultimately. Just think about butterflies, they're in a cocoon at first, Well, that's not the first process, but right before they come out, with their beautiful wings, they are in a cocoon, okay? So think about the cocoon. That's kind of like the transformation process. And when the transformation process is complete, it's like the butterfly breaking out of that cocoon, and it's no longer a cocoon, it is a beautiful butterfly. And so just know that this situation, this loss that we need to let go and move forward with, it's ultimately going to lead to us becoming this beautiful butterfly. We are going to get our rebirth, okay? And it's necessary. I just feel it's been holding us back ultimately. And it's got to go. Whether we agree or not, it's got to go because it's not been helping us. Okay, so this would be the recent past or your past in general. So we have the Three of Wands. So this is a very good card. This is a card of cooperation, partnerships. This is a card of travel. This is a card of being offered help and support in regards to say a job opportunity, a creative type of project, endeavor. The Three of Wands is about our resources coming in as well. See these ships coming in? Well, they are bringing in cargo, so to speak, and this cargo is resources and information. So that is flowing in. So for most of you, this was probably a financial opportunity. And it's clarified by the Queen of Wands. And so the Queen of Wands, she's a very dominant personality. She has a very commanding presence. She's the type of person, when she walks into a room, everybody will seem to look her way, even though she may not necessarily want to be the center of attention. It just seems to inevitably happen. She's also a very intuitive woman. She's also very, very self-confident. She's confident in herself. She's confident in her abilities. She's just confident all the way around. Now, this woman is absolutely fantastic when it comes to creating new directions and new paths to go down. She's all about manifestation and getting what she wants. And so for some of you, this could have been someone else that may have came in and helped you. Maybe this person might have wanted to help you, be in a partnership with you, support you, back you in some way in regards to this opportunity or project. Or for some of you, you might have actually taken on the Queen of Wands energy, where you actually manifested this opportunity yourself. Okay, so this would be the present, the here and the now type of energy. We have the Hierophant in the reversed position. So this is a card that is unorthodox, non-traditional, unconventional. This is also the card of, we are not going to fall in line and conform anymore. So this type of energy can be a bit rebellious. This is where we're like, you know what, I've had enough. I'm tired of being kicked around. I'm tired of being everybody's punching bag. I'm tired of constantly falling into line and conforming with what everybody else wants me to do. Well, you know what? Now I'm going to just do me. So I'm not going to fall in line. I'm not going to conform. I'm not going to do this just because you want me to. Yeah, this is the type of energy. And you know what? I'm glad you guys are refusing to conform and, you know, trying to shove yourself into a little box for other people so it makes them happy. No, you need to be all of you, the authentic, beautiful you, Pisces, and you don't have to be something that you're not. You don't have to water yourself down for other people, okay? Don't completely sacrifice yourself, you know, in your own happiness. Clearly, you're coming back and you're refusing to do so. So I'm loving this, you know. Okay. Yeah, this full moon that we had at the end of May in Sagittarius, boy, it's really affected all of us. I mean, the full moons always affect us, but this one in general has really been super obvious, at least to me. Like, it is popping up in every reading. It's like I'm either getting this card or I'm getting the actual moon card. So, yes, it's definitely affected all of us. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Wands. This is the Moon in Sagittarius card. This is a card where we are prepared to handle any hostility, any adversity. This is where we are defending ourselves, our friends, our family, our relationships, our beliefs, our values. This is a card where it's like, you know what, I'm not backing down. So, yeah, this is definitely some rebellious type of energy coming together here. Because this is a card of not backing down. I'm going to defend my beliefs. You know, and some of you, because the Hierophant, typically this is a pope, so this can be about churches as well. So a lot of times this could be indicating that, perhaps maybe you have some varying beliefs. Maybe your beliefs don't fall in line with standard religion, Maybe you can't fit yourself into a certain stereotype, or a certain box in regards to religion, And perhaps maybe you're having to defend yourself in some way, shape, or form. Or in general, you could just be defending yourself because you're tired of conforming for everybody. You're tired of constantly throwing yourself upon the altar to be sacrificed all the time. So this Nine of Wands is definitely very helpful. So you are definitely ready to defend. So you don't have to worry, because these types of energies together right here, you're going to be just fine. So, defend away. You're righteous, okay? So don't worry about what other people think. You're going to have people that don't like what you're doing and that don't agree with it, but at the end of the day, you have to be true to yourself. You got to do what makes you happy. And you can't constantly live your life to make other people happy all the time, because otherwise, if you do, you'll never find your own happiness. So, yeah, stand firm. Okay, so this would be the near future. So this would probably be about mid-June for you guys. For some of you, you could already be going through this. For some of you, this will play out over the rest of June. Okay, so here we have the World. This is our card of self-actualization. This is our card of saying, you know what, you have been through a lot of lessons and you have learned them, and now you will be rewarded with karmic rewards. So what do you desire, Pisces? Whatever you desire can be yours. Because this is like a reward for us. We've done good, we've learned our lessons, and the universe is saying, what do you want? It can be yours. Job well done. Okay. So we clarify, we have the Eight of Cups. Huh. Okay. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is about walking away from a situation, abandoning a situation. This is our spiritual quest card. This is that card where it's like, you know what, I'm tired of the silly crap. I'm ready to go find something with higher purpose, with higher meaning. I want something more. And now the Death card is making a lot more sense now. All of the cards are actually making a lot more sense now. So by choosing to walk away and staying true to yourself, your beliefs, your values, walking away from a situation that you feel dissatisfied in, we're going to get our karmic rewards. We are going to have our transformation. It's inevitable. Spiritual ascension. This is what I'm getting from Spirit right now. So, spiritual ascension. So this is something that some of you can be planning on, because it's going to be happening for you guys. Not all of you, but for those of you who are, you'll you'll get this. You'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this would be your attitude. So we have the Seven of Cups. I always refer to this as our emotional choices wish card. This can also be a card where we always have a choice to make, okay? And it's an emotional choice for us. And there's always the element of illusion. So we have to be careful. Because all that glitters is not gold. Sometimes the outward appearance of something is not what we get when we open it up, so to speak. So, you know, some people might be like, oh, you know what? Wow, you know, I want this diamond ring, that's beautiful. But, you know, they get it home and they're just looking at it and admiring it. And then they're like, oh my God, my finger's green. Oh, wait, where did the diamond go? It's gone. Yeah, because it's fake. On the surface, it looked great. But in reality, it wasn't so great. So illusions. So this is what we have to be careful of when making these choices, is we don't want illusions to get in the way and cloud our judgment when it comes to making our choice, our emotional choice. Now, ultimately, we always want to choose spirit. When we choose spirit, we will never go wrong. Spirit will never lead us wrong. And I think that most of you will choose spirit. Spirit quest. Oh, that's beautiful. So, it's clarified by the Four of Wands. So this choice is definitely about your home life. For some of you, this could be about your home life in regards to your marriage, your relationship, maybe your children, or just your home life in general, or maybe your home life and your personal happiness. For some of you, this could be about moving, getting a new home. For some of you, this could be about a marriage, a honeymoon. But no matter what, this card is definitely a card of prosperity, good times, celebrations. Sometimes we can have family reunions under this type of card as well, family get-togethers. But no matter what, this is always a card of taking notice of our blessings and being grateful and thankful, no matter how big or small our blessings are. We are definitely grateful, and we are having the attitude of gratitude. And this is where we want to be. Typically, when I see this card, I jump on my soapbox a little bit, so to speak, and I start focusing, you know, on we need to be positive. Don't be super pessimistic. Don't focus on lack, you know, but I'm not going to go there right now, because I feel that you guys are definitely on it this month. And considering this card is in the upright position and it's under the attitude, you guys already know this is a time to be grateful and thankful. No matter what, even the difficulties, those difficulties, they play a huge part in our personal growth. So even the difficulties are something to be grateful for, because they make us much wiser. This is about choosing to look at things in a positive way. Being in a state of mind where we are prosperous, we are happy, we are grateful, we are thankful. Good things. Okay. Alright, so this is how other people would see you. So we have the Ace of Coins. So this is very positive. This is definitely indicating we're being given a new financial start. So for some of you, this could be indicating a new job for some of you. For some of you, this could be a promotion. For some of you, this could be starting a financial type of project. For some of you, this could be starting your own little side business. For some of you, this could just simply be indicating that we're being blessed with some extra money coming in and we are being given a new start in regards to finances. And it is clarified by the Five of Coins. So clearly this new start has risen out of a much more difficult situation. So the Five of Coins is a card that can definitely indicate financial type of bankruptcy, but it can also indicate spiritual bankruptcy. Now, overall, I always look at this card as a card of trying times. And this can also be a card of feeling like we are literally put out into the cold. So, you know, sometimes this could be something that's more emotional. Sometimes you might feel like certain people have iced you out emotionally. Sometimes this can be literal, where someone might, you know, maybe you're living somewhere, maybe your roommate throws you out, you know, things like this, you know, feeling like we're put out in the cold and going through some very hard times. But hey, it brings us this new start. And this new start is prosperous. So this is positive. Okay, so this would be the hopes and fears category. So we already have the death card, and that's under the focus. So we're definitely going through this transition period where we are changing things. Either we're leaving a situation, or for some of us, we could be making some big personal changes for ourselves. Again, transformations, and for some, this is going to equal a transformation and also spiritual ascension. But yes, typically this is not what I would classify as a hope, but you know, it can be. You know, sometimes we are hoping to get out of a situation, we're ready for a situation to be done, so it can be a card of hope as well. But no matter what, as you see the flowers here, the sun in the background, this is to remind us that this transition, this change that we go through, it does lead to positive things. It doesn't necessarily feel positive while we're going through it, but ultimately it does lead us to a more positive path, a more positive direction. We are no longer blocked. We are able to move forward freely, and we are able to, you know, further our growth, our development. Okay, yeah, this would be a card that's more along the lines of fear. So we have the Seven of Swords, so this is definitely a card of someone taking something from you that does not belong to them. And just like you see this man, he has these 5 swords that he's stealing, but he's leaving those 2 swords behind, and this is evidence that something has been taken. So this is kind of like someone leaving evidence at the scene of a crime. Sometimes the person will actually try to come back and retrieve it. But in general, this is also a sneaky card where there is a sneaky attitude. You're not sneaking around and you need to look at who is. And this is also a card of deception, and it can be a card of unfaithfulness as well. Okay, so this is the final outcome. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Thankfully, it's in the reverse position. So this definitely indicates that we have gone through a very painful ending. And that's definitely being indicated by the Death card up here. But it has its purpose. First and foremost, this ending was karmic. This situation that has ended for you guys, or soon will be ending, is one that is very karmic. And you needed to clear that karma. And so essentially, the Ten of Swords in reverse is indicating there is an end to this karmic cycle. It is completed. The karma has been learned. We are being given a clean slate in regards to karma so that we can start over without any extra karma. Okay, so that part is good. For some, you know, this could definitely indicate that we could have gone through a relationship severing, a divorce. This could be friendships ending. This can be like legal lawsuits, and perhaps maybe losing those. No matter what, it is an ending yet again. But with it being in the reverse position, we are healing from this whole situation. We know this ending was necessary. We may not like it, but we know that it was necessary. And we are now healing from it. Now, I mean, this card here, especially in this deck, it's very graphic. Because you see this man has the 10 swords in his back. You can literally see the blood running. So that's very straightforward in regards to maybe you might have felt like you had been stabbed in the back by someone. But now you are healing from it. We're healing from it. And our karmic slate is now clean. Okay, so it is clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is a card of a loss and a disappointment that we've gone through. Now, typically this can be a loss in regards to relationships, whether romantic or platonic. So it could be a romantic relationship, could have been a marriage, or it could be a friendship, or, you know, a relationship with even a family member. Either way, there was a loss and a disappointment. We had to grieve. We had to go through it. But we are healing. And seeing the Five of Cups in reverse, this is even more proof that, in fact, we are healing. So, thankfully, the Five of Cups is reversed. So this is definitely indicating that there is a reversal of all the negative energy that we've gone through. It's being reversed. So we are now experiencing the positive energy. So loss is being replaced by steady improvements. You know, this is where our hope and our happiness returns. You know, our confidence is returned and renewed. And we've got hope. You know, so you know, sometimes this can be about getting back to our old self, you know, to where we're just happy being, you know. So this is very good, you know, and this is also about summoning the courage to rise above the loss that we've been through, and it makes us so much stronger. Now, a lot of times when this card comes up, you know, you need to realize that tomorrow's a new day, and good things are definitely coming your way. This is very positive. Sometimes this card can actually be indicating that there is a new job on the horizon, or there could just be an overall change in plans that will just turn out for the better. Sometimes this can indicate for some that, you know, this might lead to you making new friends. Sometimes old acquaintances can appear back in our life. So this is definitely a card where we are ready to enjoy life again. We're ready to get out there and do things and make some friends. Our hope's returning. We're not so focused on everything that went wrong because we're healing. So this is just great. This is absolutely positive, you know. And so, you know, don't be afraid to develop new ideas and make new plans. This is the perfect type of energy to embrace. Make those new plans. You know, develop those new ideas. You know, don't be afraid to take a chance, because, you know, this has been pretty hardcore. But, you know, karmic rewards. Okay? And we're healing. We're healed here. Some of us are, you know, going to heal faster than others. But either way, our hope is returning, okay? And it is very favorable for us to, you know, develop those new ideas and, you know, make new plans, you know. Like I said, you know, job opportunities can come your way. Perhaps maybe you might make a new friend. Maybe perhaps an old acquaintance will pop back up into your life. But no matter what, good things are happening with this energy. So it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So for the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So this is victory through adversity. I'm loving that I'm seeing this card, especially in regards to seeing the Five of Swords here. Because, you know, that's definitely a card of having an enemy. You know, having someone that's definitely opposed to our thoughts and our actions. When we have the Chariot here, we are definitely pursuing. We are going after a goal. It's like we're charging ahead, full speed ahead. But with the Chariot, we are literally divinely blessed in regards to any adversary or enemy that tries to bring us down. They will fail, okay? You can't stop us. We have earned this new start, this new beginning. We've earned it. And they ain't gonna take it from us. They ain't gonna take it. This card also represents good health. So if your health has been bad, this would definitely be indicative of your health improving. Beautiful. And would you look at that? The Ace of Coins. So we are given that new start. a new financial start. So, yeah, for some of you, this is definitely leaning towards a job. If that's what you want, for some of you, this could be about a promotion. For some of you, this could be about getting a new job opportunity. No matter what this is, just know that things are going in our favor. We are literally divinely blessed, karmically blessed. It's beautiful, Pisces. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry about that noise. That was my phone. Okay, so I have some love oracle cards for us. I also have some of the good tarot. And I'm pretty sure it was Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces that were able to get these cards last month, because I literally just got them. So I'm doing them again this month. So do let me know if you like these. I am working on memorizing these cards, but what's really most important is I want to know your feedback if you like these cards being added in. I kind of feel like they are very helpful in regards to giving us positive messages, positive affirmations to focus on. For instance, you know, you might like one or two of these affirmations. You might decide you want to write the affirmation down and say it daily. These can be very helpful for us, especially if we start feeling like we're getting into a negative frame of mind. It's definitely a good thing to start, you know, doing these positive affirmations. So, I will be reading from the book. I hate having to do that, but, you know, it is necessary because I know tarot like the back of my hand. I've been doing this for 20 plus years. So I got no issues reading the tarot, but to put it in the context of all positive affirmation, it's not impossible. I could certainly do it. I just need time. So if this is something that you guys like, then I will focus on getting this book memorized, and then I will personalize these cards even more by adding my own thoughts and positive affirmations in regards to each of the cards. So again, just let me know if you like it. Okay. So, oh, let me tell you, you guys are so lucky. When I got this deck and I saw this card just made my heart melt, okay? It's the Laughing Buddha. I love the Laughing Buddha. And out of all the readings that I have done this month, nobody has gotten this card until you guys. So you're the only ones. And I love this card. I love the Laughing Buddha. So we are going to read serenity, peace, good fortune, and well-being. All is well with the world and with me. Well-being is my natural state. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I feel joy, and I express it to others as I look around and see all the love that we share. I take pleasure in all that I have accomplished. Whatever attention I receive or don't receive, I am serene, for I know full well what it took me to get where I am. I celebrate myself and all who traveled the road with me and feel grateful to Spirit for being my companion always. Okay. The next one will be the Ace of Air. Destiny and fate, the law of karma, powerful forces of transformation at work, and synchronicity. Meaningful coincidences and forces beyond my human control are operating in my life now for the highest good. Things are happening now with great velocity. I can expect quick results that will lead me forward with excellent information. Seven of Earth. Opening to a new strategy, being at a crossroads, a decision to be made. As I reflect on my progress to date and see where I stand, I contemplate whether I want to continue singing the same song or change my tune. I am always free to go back to and reimagine what I might co-create. If what I manifested does not serve me as I thought it might, I don't have to be afraid to admit it. It is no longer for me. Whatever I choose to do, I am not afraid to start over, for I feel assured that Spirit will always support my highest good. Eight of Fire. Gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes, travel, and transformation. Momentum is building as the power of Spirit serves to power this transformation. I am traveling to new territories, and I am eager to experience all that these lands have to offer. I have arrived at my destination, and now the adventure of discovery is energizing me. King of Earth. Enterprising, philanthropy, ability to attract abundant wealth, magnanimous, conscious manifesting, a reliable leader. I have trust and faith in the invisible and know it will manifest in the realm of form the way that I need it to. Opportunity can be found anywhere and everywhere. Because I am competent and committed. I am ready for abundance to manifest now in the world of conditions in a form that is aligned with my highest good. I manifest all that I desire, consciously aware of the need to stay focused and grounded in the everyday work required. See, that was beautiful to me. So, but it's not my opinion that matters here. So, let me know what you guys think. Okay, so these will be for the single Pisces sun, moon, and rising signs. Ooh, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you've been questioning yourself about, is this person the one? Well, then this card pops in to say, yep, could be. Ooh, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Something to keep in mind. Sometimes we tend to, like certain things about people, and that can be a card of definitely pointing towards, our actual soulmate is not necessarily going to fit into that nice, neat box of things that we normally are attracted to. So just keep an open mind about things. Oh, okay, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you are single because of a separation. So some of you may decide to stay single from this person, and you may decide to simply move forward. For some of you, this could be indicating that perhaps you're still in a relationship with the person, but it could be an issue where distance is the reason there's separation. Sometimes we might have to move, to another state or even to another country. Perhaps maybe due to family obligations, maybe work obligations. And this can be the cause of separation. So while you could be perfectly happy with the person you're with, you may not be so happy because there is the distance there. So you feel like you're all alone, even though you're really not. And then some of you are literally recently separated. Okay, so these will be for the Pisces sun, moon, and rising signs that are married or in a relationship. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this can definitely be about, perhaps maybe this could be about our child. Maybe this could be about our significant other's child or children. Sometimes the children don't get along. Sometimes maybe the children are having a hard time adjusting to, the other lover, either you or the other person. Now, this can also be pointing towards maybe you want children, maybe you desire to have children. This could also be indicating the need to be playful, like embrace that childlike playfulness within a relationship to reignite the romance, the spark, Now, this can also be pointing towards perhaps an emotional wound from our childhood that we have not gotten past, that needs to be healed, because perhaps it's affecting our relationships and our ability to maintain a relationship. So if you have some childhood wounds that need to be, healed, perhaps maybe you might want to seek out counseling. To each his own. Maybe you just need to open up and talk about it to a very supportive friend that you can trust. But you'll know which part of that is for you. Oh, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, this could be indicating that some of you could potentially be in a relationship or even in a marriage where there is a difference within the religion, or sometimes you can actually be practicing the same religion, but maybe your spiritual beliefs vary. So your spiritual path could be a bit different. And sometimes this can be causing friction and difficulty within the relationship or the marriage. Now, what this really comes down to is this something that you can deal with? And that is a question that only you can answer. And this card is really trying to show us, we need to be honest about with what we can deal with and what we can't. What is a hard boundary? What is a, soft boundary? Boundaries, Pisces. Oh, God, that's funny. Sorry. I love you guys. But, sometimes this can be a card of arranged marriages. So, That'll resonate with just a couple of you. But, you know, even in arranged marriages, you know, yeah, we could be practicing the same religion, same faith, but that does not mean that our spiritual path and our spiritual life and our spiritual beliefs are the same. And again, this could be causing friction. And so this is where we need to definitely take a look and be honest with ourselves. You know, is this something we can deal with in the long run? Is this something we want to continue dealing with? Or is this something that we simply cannot compromise with? Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, this is definitely indicating that you guys must have something that you really need to talk to your significant other or your spouse about. You need to be honest. You need to just say it. This is also another card of, you know, if you... Sometimes it can help if we have a mediator, you know, a third party that is willing to come in and mediate for us, or perhaps even a counselor. And that way we can try to shift things away from the blame game, so to speak, you know, and it makes it easier for us to find a way to resolve it, especially when we have a counselor or, you know, a mediator there. That way things can't get too far out of control. But it's definitely indicating that there is something that needs to be shared. And it's really up to you to be truthful, okay? I mean, I know you guys are willing to sacrifice your own happiness, but, you know, some things are just a hard no. You know, you just won't be able to deal with certain things. You may think you can, but in time, things will slowly build and build and build, you know, and then it's kind of like a volcano that's getting ready to erupt, you know. So, you know, this is really about what can you deal with and what can you not. But ultimately, there is something that needs to be said from the heart. So, be true to yourself, Pisces. Only you can do this, okay? We don't have to blindly self-sacrifice ourselves for every single thing, for every single cause. You know, we have to be happy too. You know, there is a way to find a happy median in between where we still can sacrifice but not completely sacrifice everything so that we're not happy. You know what I mean? We have to focus on our own happiness as well, because no one else can do that for us. Only we can. Okay? So I hope this has helped you guys. This is overall going to be a very positive month. I mean, granted, yes, we are dealing with some issues and we are seeing some things come to an end and we are healing from it, but we are also gaining that self-actualization, karmic rewards, spiritual type of transformations, spiritual ascension. This is beautiful. So, I love you guys, and I will talk to you next month. I'm sending you blessings of healing, prosperity, and love.